Welcome back to Tyranny. Okay. I can go to the Aurora Spire or the Dawning Spire. Okay, this is, I believe, where the Golf Globe, this is where the, disfavored Earth Shakers are, and that's what I need to take care of right now. And speaking of Earth Shakers, I'm wondering something. I know I started some research on some spell sigils earlier when I was at Spire. I wonder, can I do those from afar? I don't imagine I can manage research from here. That would be nice though. Trainers that teach lore? There are. I already have one there. I'm gonna definitely invest for Ebb and for my main character a lot into lore coming up because I really need to upgrade that to cast a really powerful spells. And it doesn't look like I can. Doesn't look like I can do anything of that. Alright, step support. Oh, he wants me to report. Be prompt lest I mistake your tardiness for reluctance. I'll be there when I have a chance. Relax. Send a confirmation. I'm like, yeah, I'll be there. The court is all abuzz with your news of the Civil War. Representatives from the courts and the disfavored are having little shouting matches in front of Tunan. The petitioners to the court seem swept up in talks of who will crush whom, and if and when Tunan will bring down the gavel and stop the fighting. What has me more intrigued is the other story out of Bedream's Well. Tunan sends you on what I thought was going to be a one-way trip to the well, and not only do you live, you somehow claimed the mountain Spire, and you broke Kyrus's edict too. Such things make a little civil war seem so trivial in comparison. At least to those who can separate the message from the noise. Tell me, what was it like to break the edict? How is it you took control of the Spires, Vapander Rogalis? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. We got Earth Shakers. I should probably buff myself up before I murder these guys. I mean, I probably don't need to, but what the heck. To go. Oh no, Fate Binder. I've done my duty. You can't drag me back there. Drag you back where? Who are you, and why do you think I would drag you somewhere? He falters mid-step, stumbling on a smattering of loose stones. You're an officer of the court, aren't you? Look, I know I'm breaking my work order with the Earthshakers, but it's not like we made a real legal contract or nothing, I swear. It's just a handshake. You've got to believe me, please. It's not safe here. I don't really care if you break your deal with the Earthshakers and whether it was written or it was oral. I mean, I am a judge, an educator, but at the same time, Earthshakers in disfavor are now my enemies. I no longer really think of them as, I think of them less as members of Kairos' army and more as enemies for me to crush. But it's the Beastmen. They've gone feral. They're trying to slaughter me along with those damn Earthshakers. I don't want to die. You gotta let me flee. Seeing as how you've pissed yourself, fine. But I want full details before you go. After the sea split, I thought I'd make a living by mapping the land. I know the area well enough, so the Earthshakers hired me to guide them. They were looking for some kind of precious stone. But the Stone Stalkers seemed to have other plans. When we got further in, they were already there, guarding the shards. One of the Beastmen nipped at the Earthshakers, so I fled. I've done my job, Fateminder. Getting ripped to shreds isn't part of it. So he's not an Earthshaker. He's just a guy trying to make a living that they hired to help guide them. Okay, well, so he's not necessarily my enemy. I don't have to kill him. Not saying I won't, but we'll see. Fatebinder! The Earthshaker pounds his chest once in salute. He casts a sideways glance to Lycon before speaking. Ignore this coward and allow me to enlighten you on our situation. Assuming you haven't come to cause us trouble. Oh, I've come to cause you trouble. But let's hear him out first. I mean, there's gonna be slaughter, and these Earthshakers, they're gonna die, but it wouldn't hurt to hear him out. Getting more information is always a plus. Well, you don't need me with a Fatebinder here. You two want to go at it with the Beastmen? It's your funeral. I'm out of here. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. You've impeccable timing, as we seem to have entangled ourselves in a rather bloody rumble with the Beastmen. Yes, you don't know this yet, but I'm currently on the side of the Beastmen. I mean, you might get some hints as there's a Beastman in my party. Beast woman, to be exact. Rumble? She scratches her ribs and yawns. Stone Stalkers don't rumble. Stone Stalkers slaughter. Rumble with the beasts. Are all Earthshakers this cavalier? He squints at you, suddenly ill at ease. Perchance you are not the Fatebinder who is aligned with the Scarlet Chorus, are you? Why, yes, I am. He pales visibly but stands firm. You should know that the Earthshakers are not always of one mind with the disfavored overseers. Please understand that rather than making war, we are here under scholastic circumstances. I won't claim to like the idea of a Fatebinder who openly supports the agenda of a wholly deplorable group such as the Scarlet Chorus, but desperate times necessitate desperate measures. I can scarcely return to Howling Rock empty-handed without incurring the wrath of our disfavored overseers. He clears his throat, apparently bolstering what little sense of courage he holds. Cause us no trouble, or better yet, aid us, and I pledge I will do the same for you, Fate Binder. What's in it for me? What's in it for... of course. He glances to the side, clearly debating his options. As he scratches thoughtfully under his chin, his eyes slowly trail up to the luminous shards of azure lift fitted to the top of his staff. It's a spectacular specimen. I'm loath to part from it, but surely there are other specimens of similar quality to be found, if only we were able to continue our excavation efforts. With a deep sigh, he nods once, decided. I'll trade you my shard of azure lift. It's exceedingly rare and of the utmost quality, quite pure indeed. However you choose to utilize it, of course, is of your own concern. No, I don't think so. I'm not going to betray 100 Blood right now. And maybe you're not always members of the disfavored, but close enough for me. Eyes and mouth agape in shock, he clutches his ravished throat with both hands, gurgling as he falls to his knees. There will be no deal with the Earthshakers. The Earthshakers must be purged from these lands.
Will do.
Alright. This would be a perfect time. Still on cooldown. 9 seconds though, not too bad, but oh well. Let's false hit some fools. Stood.
Bleed out, you little shit.
Web's up a level. Let's get her closer. Might as well cast the healing spell while I'm at it. But this one's still on cooldown. That sucks. Oh well. We'll go with something else then.
Good.
Alright, before I move on, I want to loot some bodies. Actually, there's a battle going on. You know what? I'll loot the bodies later.
Think I found some?
Action unavailable during combat. Okay. Can't disarm during combat either? Oh, there's a way around? Whoa, Ed, where the hell are you going? Dude, what the fuck? Don't just run off on your own like that. I mean, I want to kill those guys, but we do it as a group. Oh, kills in shadow. Why are you getting... Man, that is some awful pathfinding. There's a path around right there.
Damn thing couldn't pierce.
Man, will they ever make a party-based isometric video game that has pathfinding that isn't awful?
Tear your skeleton out by your ass.
Alright. I think battle's over, so I can now disarm traps. I can... First off, let's level Ed up. Oh, Lore's up to 75, that's good. this last? 12 seconds. Huh. Haven't really needed it so far, but the Earth Shakers are mages, so sooner or later I think I'm going to fight more powerful Earth Shakers, and it'd probably be useful to have magic defense. Got some Beastmen. That's cool. They're on my side. I have no quarrel with them. Oh, these guys still fighting? Wow. Oh, this guy's done. Nice. That's all the Earth Shakers, huh? An axe, two-hander. I mean, it's surely not better than my artifact sword, but more damage, better accurate. Actually, the stats are better. Explosive, huh? It's what exactly does explosive mean? On weapon crit, 14 to 26 fire damage. Well, the charge does a lot more damage. This has this bigger radius. I see. It's more of an explosion. Be good to sell. I'm still sticking with Tempest though. Right. That's cool. It's a pretty powerful axe. I'm not gonna complain. If I didn't have that artifact sword, I'd be using it. I shouldn't go up this way. On this trap, I can collect all the loot from up there. Some more Azure Lift. Beastman growls at you. Yeah, maybe I should stop doing that, especially when they're right next to me. Or at least I can give the Azure Lift 100 blood, maybe. Heavy armor. Yeah, that's useless for all my crew. Everybody uses light. Far below lies the stone sea. Gulfglow's old walls is a fraction of its previous land mass. Only spires of terrain remain after the great earthquakes. Why can't I disarm this? Won't let me disarm. That's weird.
Oh, that one fucking hurt.
There we go. Well, it's nothing to worry about now. Damaged metal. Peaceful pollen. There's the shard of pure Azure Lift. Vibrates with immense terrene arcanal power. I wonder if I could use it for something. Or if I just give it to 100 blood. We'll see. These beautiful purple crystalline formations are a common sight in the Stone Sea. So I've noticed. See, the beastmen block the passage here. Can I go past them? Oh, I can't. There's, oh, that must be the entrance to the Spire, or at least the old walls. Alright, up a level. Nice. Everybody up to level 9. Kills and Shadows almost level 10. To 18 fire. Burning for 8.5 seconds, blinded for 8.5 seconds. It's the AoE on this thing. 5 meters, it's actually not too bad. Then there's let's do it. Yeah, that's my treasure hunters frequent these sections of the Stone Sea, hoping for a chance of finding increasingly scarce artifacts and forgotten stories of valuables. Azurelith.
Anything for Alpha to kill in shadow.
Jeez. Cloth tunic. It's not very good. I should get over there and see what's down there before I move into the hall. I wonder if I'll need a keystone. Before I do that, though. That was a waste of time. Oh well. More stuff to sell, I suppose. So I can return 100 blood now, since I've completed my main mission, but I kind of want to claim the Spire. Or at least see if I can get in there without a keystone. Oh, I can. Cool. Oh, there are beastmen in here. They're not. They are not aggressive yet. I should probably not take this Azure lift right in front of them. Not while they're standing right there. Let me speak with Red Fang. Fatebinder comes to Beast Woman, fur drenched in blood of Earth mystics. Sight and scent pleases Beast Woman. Means bodies of elder thief stealers now feed tribes' land. She pants heavily, deeply breathing in the scent of blood and death that swabs your armor. Her feral, mud-brown eyes slide closed as she savors the smell, and a soft whine slips from the back of her throat. Yeah, what the hell? I'll let her lick my fingers. Nice! A needy whine catches in her throat as her nostrils suddenly flare wide and she sucks in a shuddering breath and licks her lips hungrily, over and over, drooling slightly, her muddy eyes open and are eager, begging as she leans forward and labs your bloody fingers clean from knuckle to fingertip of her long, hot tongue. She continues to lick and suck, her strokes rough as splintered wood, and finally no blood remains, and she sits back, satisfied. Red Fang likes human called Fatebinder, she purrs. I was a little more sexual than I thought it was going to get. Human has helped Stonestalker tribe preserve ancestors' lands and precious growth of elder teeth. Well, I've taken some for myself, but I'm not going to tell her that. The Beast Woman snorts and bobs her head, scratching long, curved claws through her thick mane. Reckless humans do not yet understand free Beast Woman, and so scratch at dangerous boundaries, think to continue old ways. The tribe will not go back to life of collar and chains. We'll keep reclaiming and protecting ancestors' territories, and we'll keep growing stronger, fiercer, freer, until end of all seasons. Her mud-brown eyes rove your face with a disquieting deadliness. We'll train humans through bloodshed if needed. I get your meaning. Pressing charcoal to parchment, you capture a blurry but proportionate image of the ancient relief. The newly added imprint fills in the remaining gaps on the scroll, giving you a clear representation of the room. Sweet, I can claim this spot now. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Ooh, disfavored wrath ability, Undying Fate Mind. Let's see what we got. They hate me enough now that once per encounter I can shield it for 40 damage for 30 seconds. Once per combat, gain a damage absorption shield for a short time if you fall to low health. Oh, it's a passive. It happens automatically when I fall below that's cool. That's an auto shield. Sweet. Now, back to what I was doing. Okay. Alright, that should be easy enough. Move this over here.
Okay. Any bets on which sigil unleashes more scourges?
Sigil of Pride magic and accent. Cool. I'll take it. Where's that sigil? Did I take it? I took it, right? Yeah. It should be in the inventory then. There we go. There we go. Nice. Next time I update my spells, I got a little more to work with. Okay. Ah, crap, it closed down. Let's do this again. So I want this. 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 I get how this works. Now you gotta tap this and what it connects to. Then it forms a line. Alright, it doesn't just auto-fill them in. Human has made shrine stones glint and wine. Now Spire... I didn't get to read everything, but okay. Oh yeah, this is my Spire now. I claim this Spire for Muriel the Unyielding. The now familiar light of the Spire courses skyward, trailing off toward the horizon in the direction of Vendrian's Well. You feel the ground beneath you fall away as you give into the warmth of the energy surrounding you. The Aurora Spire in Gulf Glow feels violent and unsettled, like it would claw itself from the earth if it had the strength. The stones, though clean, feel slick with blood. Something of the ritual and turmoil of the stone sea has warped this isolated place over the years. You feel energy well up from the ground and, with reckless enthusiasm, form a bond with Vendrian's Well. So that first Spire I got, that seems to be like the central one. That's like the Keystone Spire. Logically, I know I'm standing on solid rock, but this place has my balance askew. I keep feeling the stones beneath my feet shift and roll ever so slightly. I'd say I'm losing my mind, but I chalk it up to the lingering effect of the eating the stone. This place isn't what you'd call stable. It's a wonder the Spire hasn't fallen down a chasm. Feels good. Tastes like blood slicked on tongue. Feels like kick and killing and claws furrowing into flesh. Such savage power. Feels like rutting and howling in shadow of rough stone. Alright. So I can put in the training ground, a forge, or an infirmary. I want the forge. I have some things I can create. The Forge upgrade allows you to improve weapons and armor and forge powerful new items. Once built, resting in any Spire grants a bonus to armor, parry, and dodge. Constructing training grounds allows you to recruit the finest skill trainers in the tiers. Once built, resting in any Spire grants a bonus to accuracy effects and subterfuge. Then Infirmary allows you to brew potions and other consumables. Once built, resting in any Spire grants. Well, finest skill trainers. That might actually be useful to get before I get the forge. This might be the smarter thing to get. I think I'm going to do that. I'll build the forge at the next one. The other Spire in the Stone Sea. Oh, there it is. Let me recruit some people. Master Trainer who teaches two-handed weapons, thrown weapons, and parry. Dual wield? Yes, definitely want this one. Let me see what else we got. Unarmed. Does no one teach bows? Oh, here we go, bows. This one teaches bows too. that's the captain. I remember this from the conquest. Yeah, I don't really need them, but sure. Come to my Spire. It's only 5 rings. It's cool. No one here who teaches lore, unfortunately. But that's okay, because I can just teleport from this spire to a different spire. What do we have here? Iron Javelin. I'll take it.
At your service.
Oh, that's Lantry. Bronze Tower Shield. Sigil of Piercing Force. Nice. Got some hides. Got an Iron Great Spear. Take that. Okay, so what I need to do to get the other trainers that I hired is I have to leave this place and come back. Got a Warhammer. Again, stuff to sell. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to travel to the Sunset Spire and train a bit of lore. Boom, it's the teleport. Then I'll come back to this spire and maybe train dual wield and bows and other stuff if I can. I don't remember which characters I can and can't. Oh, let's talk to Sage Garrus. I'm sure he's got some sigil work. What's the status of your research? I'm happy to say I've made great progress. He beams at you and exhales a welcome breath. Allow me to show you my findings. Nice. And I got some scrolls out of the deal. Learn the sigils that I have before I forget to do it. And let's get some new research going. Let's do this one. Alright. There we go. Have you going full on into lore. I'll take 1, 2, 3 lore, and then I'll take 2 bow at the other ones. And these 2 are going to train at the other place too. Let me make sure I have one-handed over there before I travel. Dual wield bow, subterfuge. One hand, yeah, we're good. Right. There's Varus. Dream Slayer. The rugged soldier snaps to immediate salute. His fist clangs against his breastplate. Graven Ash protects. He gives you a mixed expression, locks his feet together. Of course, I shouldn't expect you to engage with the rank and file. Apologies for my assumption. Compromise the dignity of the court. Don't worry about it, man. I'm letting you stay here. You're disfavored. I'm not really too happy about that, but it is what it is. I couldn't be more proud to stand atop the spire with a true friend of the Legion, Fake Binder. He looks out to the horizon and takes a deep breath. I've been away from home for too long. It's good to see the north from this vantage. Now that you're up here, what's your plan? I'm an oathbound, and among other things, that means I'm a distinguished scout and hunter. I intend to do what I do best. Okay, so he's the guy who brings skins and stuff. Alright. Fake Binder. I like your tower. The Scarlet Horse fighter nods and takes an appreciative survey of the surroundings. Dream Slayer at your service. And believe it or not, I came to fight you. She offers an awkward smile. Oh, so you want to spar? Alright then, let's fight. Oh, this is training, I see. Alright, by fighting we train. I get it. Alright, makes sense. Go. Get a bunch of dual wield for verse. I can't talk to her now? Oh. Okay. The man before you offers a nod at your approach. He meets your eyes hesitatingly and pauses before speaking. Thank you for having me, Fate Binder. The name's Riss. Wise. I'm here because I'm good at just two things. Killing my foes and seeing where the currents flow. I'd rather not get caught on the wrong side of history, so I'm here to humbly offer my sword. I'm well versed in many forms of combat and can help you stay versatile during a fight, should you wish it. Why did you choose to follow me now? These spires have towered over us for generations. Whoever made them was far beyond us, mere peasants on the ground. They were objects of wonder and legend in Tearsman's stories, and now you've claimed them. He looks directly at you, conviction in his eyes. It's reason enough for me. If you want to hone your fighting skills or perhaps learn some new ones, this is the place. But really, the Spire is your domain. What you do, who you invite to aid you is your choice. What do you got? You don't have one-handed. I gotta find that captain. It's around here somewhere. Spire. There we go, Captain Galen. Fate Binder, the well-built southerner snaps to a quick salute. It's, well, fascinating to stand before you, really. This place makes the walls of the bastard city look like toys. You may not remember me. Oh, I do remember you. But I was the guard captain who helped get Kyros's forces better acquainted with the city before they took it out from under us. Yeah, that's when I infiltrated the bastard city and I persuaded a guard captain to my side. His smile has pride and doubt in equal parts. Saved a few lives in the process, so I guess that makes me a traitor and a patriot. It's been a few years since Tunan dispatched my soldiers, most of them to the chorus, so I'm looking for ways to stay useful. He glances over the edge of the spire and suppresses a shiver. You'd think my fear of heights would have resolved itself by now. I'm here to train you, plain and simple, assuming you're interested. I am. Before the forces of Kairos marched south, I had 20 years of whipping new recruits into shape and keeping the old ones battle ready, so I know a thing or two about weapons and combat. Interested in facing off and seeing what's left to learn? I am. Ah, she just went up a level. Cool. Nice. Ideally, that would have happened when I did the 5th training one, but oh well, it is what it is. She's up to 79 in one-handed weapons, so not exactly a slouch. Get a point. I want to keep increasing might. It wouldn't be the dumbest thing to do. Increase accuracy some more. That wouldn't hurt. Also make her armor deflection a little bit better. Yes. All that might doesn't do well if she's not actually hit. So let's make her a little more accurate. Can't get to these yet. Let's go over Berserker Rage stance. If she gets hurt while berserking, I can just heal her. And this now opens access, so next time I can get some of these. 3-hit attack with weapon that increases in damage and shit. Nice. Third one stuns. Really nice. Really nice. All these are pretty good. The ultimate one. Sweet. Alright, cool. I've claimed the Spire. I got some research going. I fulfilled my obligations to 100 Blood, so we'll leave out here. Next time, we'll take a trip back down to see 100 Blood and let her know. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, can I sleep here? So I can get that well-rested bonus. Is there no place to sleep in this one? I'd have to probably go to the first Spire I captured, the Mountain Spire. Alright, well, you know what? I can do that. Let me do that. You know what? I'll do that in between recordings. You don't need to spend the 2 minutes or whatever to teleport there, sleep, and teleport back. So I'll rest. We'll go back down, talk to 100 Blood, get access to go see Cairn, put him out of his misery, and claim the other Spire, and then we'll see where we'll go from there.